Hello, it's Stuart Lemoyne here. I'm welcoming you to a tour of the Varscona Theatre. It'll be the last time you see it before we knock it down and renovate it and rebuild it. So, my favorite feature here in the lobby where we currently are is the heated seats. Now these are a wonderful place to sit during the winter when it's really, really cold, and in the summer it is also heated, so it's always way too hot. We don't know how to turn it off other than by tearing the building down, so that's what we're going to do. Now come along, we'll go to the office. The office is also famous for being extremely cold. It's usually about 5 degrees colder than it is outside unless we have our space heater on. So, our famous bulletin board, no admittance, I'm admitting you here today. Finally you get to see where we keep the Twizzlers. Here they are, Twizzlers and Nips. And here, the main office, the theatre office, the famous space heater, and in here we have the shadow office, occupied today by Coralie Cairns. As you see, this is her work environment, which she has charitably compared it to
a Winnebago.
A Winnebago. So you see, maybe just a little smaller than that. And now we're going backstage. Back through here. There's the lost and found. We never really know where it is, but I found it today. And coming along, public washrooms here. I don't know what's going on in there. And we'll see who's here. Staff only. Who will it be? It's Matt Busby.
Hi! This is the kitchen. Come on in. Now, traditionally at the Varscona, there have been a great many shows that have required real food to be cooked, made, and eaten inside the shows. So, we have a very inadequate kitchen for that. We only have one tap that's working at the moment. No cold water, only hot. And we've had to cook everything on a series of microwaves, toaster ovens, griddles, coffee pots, and kettles, but only one of them can be used at a time because there's only one socket that works. That's this mess here. So we've had colorful signs made up to direct you in the right direction there. Now I'm going to take you to the bathroom here to see Jeff Haslam, who will show you some of the secrets found there.
You're in for a real treat. If you'd like to come in, this is the performer's co-ed bathroom, no less. Over here are urinals that don't work, and these are stalls that don't work either. I think one does. Over here we have a shower, but we also have to store all of our mop equipment in there. And if you'd like to look over here, we've got all of the paint equipment for painting the sets also has to go in here where the actors put on their, take off their makeup or whatever. And of course we like to keep a roto-rooter present at all times because the plumbing is just rotted from underneath here. So this will all be gone and it will all be fixed and it will all be beautiful so that the performers have a little dignity. And if you want to come down this backstage hallway here, this way is the stage, but back here is the dressing rooms. And Belinda Cornish will entertain you.
Hello, and welcome to the men's dressing room. As you can see, it's filled with glorious memories of productions past, and there have been over 1 million glasses of wine drunk in here in celebration of opening nights, wine and cheese nights by the cast and crew of all the various productions. It can get a little chilly in here. As you can see, what that down there near to the floor is actually a radiator, and our lights are a little the worse for wear now, but we're looking forward to our new ones in our new space. And now we'll move on. Of course, this is the men's dressing room. We'll move next door to the ladies' dressing room, and I'll draw your attention in passing to our personal address system, which has not worked for 100 years. Come along into the ladies' dressing room, which, as you can see, is half the size. In the new building, the dressing rooms, like men and women, will be equal. This is small because of the fact that the space is shared, of course, and on Friday, Saturday and Monday nights the main stage productions always had to strike their sets and costumes, and it made sense to strike them in here because then the women wouldn't have to all move their stuff, so it's not quite as unequal as one might think. But yes, so we're very, very excited for new dressing rooms, and I'll pass you on back into the hallway here.
Welcome back to the hallway of Backstage. I'll be taking you through to our very special and exciting storage space and paint room where we store all of our new equipment that will be going into the new theater. It's very exciting. Tons of the state-of-the-art mixers and soundboards and everything, as well as new lights and speakers. It's very, very exciting, everything that's going to be in the new space. Also, I'll bring you a little further backstage here past where we store our pianos and a lot of our electrical equipment, but the Dynasty storage space, we do a live improvised soap opera here every Monday night, and everything for that show gets stored here, and every Monday night gets taken out and goes onto the set that is currently playing at the Varscona Theatre. Now we'll continue on down here for a little treat of the backstage area, on stage with Jeff.
Boo, it's me again. Okay, come back here. This is the backstage area for the play that's on. Right behind me there are the seats, and they're just rehearsing for the next show. Right, if you come backstage, this is the behind the curtains. This wall stays. A lot of the big sturdy things are staying and being built around. But if you follow me here, here's the theater chamber as it now stands. And this will be reconfigured to be an entirely different 209-seat theater. And if you come through here, this is the back door and the stage door. And there's a fun little anecdote about this, because in 2000, when we were doing Dynasty, the opening of the season, there was a little knock on this door, and it opened up, and there was Mike Myers and his entourage, because they'd come up to Edmonton to guest in our show. It's an incredible moment. And behind here is the outside world. If you come back down here is very ordered space. This is our wardrobe storage and our dressing rooms. Wardrobe storage and our rehearsal hall. And here's Ms. Davina Stewart.
Hi, welcome to our tiny, tiny little costume storage area. As you can see, it goes right up to the rafters. Everything's in there. And also we have some props and furniture in this room. Most of it's taken out and it's just reappeared magically. Let me take you to the rehearsal hall. Just come this way. Here we have the rehearsal hall where all the rehearsals happen. We also have storage in here as well. Our celebrity wall, we get lots of celebrities and artists who visit to sign the wall. Mr. Dave Thomas, Mr. Mark McKinney, Mr. Joe Flaherty, Nathan Fillion. Here we have Love Sukin Lee. And let's see, we have the wall that's falling apart, the windows, I don't know if you saw those, caving in on themselves, always exciting. And we have the heating system that's falling apart. Welcome to our rehearsal hall.
So, hi. When this is all done, this will be a brand new green room and a whole new theater. Thanks for visiting.